So, welcome to my first weekly update video on here, and in this video I'm just gonna talk about what I've did this week and what I've learned, and share with you some insights. So this week wasn't the most productive one, to be honest, but also not the worst. Right now I just try to keep up my good habits and try to eliminate and reduce my bad habits as much as possible. And so my absolute non-negotiables and of good habits are like going to the gym, reading a book a week, and meditating every day. That's also pretty much what I did this week, to be honest. So yeah, I went 5 times to the gym this week for roughly an hour, from Monday to Friday. I always go from Monday to Friday, and on Saturday and Sunday I have like more relaxed days or reflecting on the week, reading, or in general just doing some cardio, going for a run or just walking through the forest. And so this week I went from Monday to Friday to the gym for roughly an hour. Meditated every single day for 1 hour or so. That was pretty long, to be honest. Normally I just meditate for like 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm really into Dr. Joe Dispenza's work at the moment. So today was actually the 21st day. So it's like 3 weeks over. Today's Sunday, where I did in 1 hour meditation of Dr. Joe Dispenza. So yeah, normally I don't meditate that long, but I'm really into his work right now. So I said, okay, I'm gonna try that out. And so the last 7 days I did 1 hour meditation every single day from him. Also finished a book, What I've Learned by John Strzelecki. Actually, I didn't read the book. I've listened to it, so I finished the audiobook. I mainly listen to books right now instead of reading it. I definitely want to go into read more, but it's just easier for me right now to listen to them, and while I'm in the gym or in the car driving somewhere. Pretty good book, I would say, by John Strzelecki. I don't know, maybe some of you already know the author. If not, I wouldn't recommend starting with that book. I would more likely start with Das Café am Rande der Welt. It's like the German title, but I will put here the English title. That's pretty known from him, and that's a really cool book, I think. And that's also the first book I've read from him, and I really like his writing style. So that's why I chose What I've Learned this week. I finished it already on Thursday, I think, so I started also the 5-second rule on Friday. We'll probably finish that by mid next week, and then I'm gonna start a new book. 5-second rule, also pretty interesting. Just on the first couple of pages now. I'm in I think in total it's like 7 hours, the audiobook, the 5-second rule, and I'm listened to the first 2 hours. But pretty interesting. I'm probably gonna share some thoughts on that next week. I also finished my current monk mode protocol. I don't know, some of you might know monk mode. If not, you can just type it on in Google, and you will find a lot of people talking about monk mode and the monk mode protocols. I mainly do monk mode for a period of 21 days, so 3 weeks. Then I have like a 1 week pause, or just like more relaxation and reflecting. And then I start with 3 weeks, so 21 days monk mode again. And it wasn't the most strict monk mode protocol this time. That wasn't the most strict one. But today on Sunday, basically was my last day of the monk mode protocol. I can also pop up a video here where you can see what's on my monk mode protocol, or what it was on my monk mode protocol the last 21 days. This week I also learned a lot about quantum physics. It's a topic I'm really interested in, quantum physics, and also Dr. Joe Dispenza's work. And I started the formula this week from him, so I learning a lot about Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, and really digged deep into quantum physics, saw some videos about it, and did some research on it, and I think it's really, really interesting. And just in general, like the brain and heart coherence and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, really interesting. I also made the big decision with a friend of mine that we gonna move out and move together into a big city in Germany to, yeah, my decision mainly came from being able to have more opportunities. So right now I live in a small village in Germany. It's with like 15,000 people living here, so it's pretty small, and also the opportunities are pretty limited. So yeah, I said, okay, I need to get out of here, and at least right now I have to just do a job and be able to get some cash flow and be able to pay my debt back. So I would rather be able to work in a job I just gain some knowledge at least, or have some experience in it, and have some see some kind of purpose in it, or just have some kind of fun doing it. So I said, like, okay, here in the small village, like, there's just absolutely nothing, no job I would like to do, or it's just like, really limiting, just like super limiting opportunities. So I made the decision to move out here of my apartment right now where I am, and move in together with my friend. We're probably gonna, or most likely, go to Cologne here in Germany, pretty big city here. And the things I've did this week, or the first actions I've took into that direction this week, was to submit some applications for some jobs. It was mainly, or not mainly, like only online marketing manager. That's a topic where I already have some experience and some knowledge in through my business the last years. So I said, like, okay, at least in that case I can gain some knowledge or learn something, find some kind of purpose in it. And I will see how that goes. Didn't got any answers yet, but I just submitted it a couple of days ago, and now it's the weekend, so I suppose I get some answers next week. I definitely gonna keep you updated on that. And it's a pretty big decision, I would say, and but I feel really excited about it to open a new chapter in my life and go into a new direction, get some new inputs and new opportunities in life. And I'm really excited about that, and we will see if I get some answers next week, and then I plan on moving out in the next month, so in June, and hopefully I can start working there in like the beginning of July. So I will see how that goes, and definitely gonna keep you updated on here. So to wrap this video up, I'm just gonna share with you a quick little learning about how to use your phone more intentionally. I really learned a lot about this topic in the last couple of years, and really try to use my phone as intentionally as possible, and not just mindlessly scroll through social media and stuff like that. I also don't have any social media apps on my phone, like no YouTube, no Instagram, no nothing. So every time I unlock my phone, I get that huge widget of my screen time right in my face, so I can see, okay, bro, that's already how much you used your phone today. So better not use it as much. Good thing, I think, if you always or constantly get reminded of how much you use your phone, basically. And now I basically deleted all the apps from my phone and just have it on my apps library. And through that I found that I'm really intentional with my phone, because I actively have to search for the app I want to use. So there is no mindlessly scrolling through some bullshit apps or just being bored and go through some stuff. And I also found out that what I've reflected on was that I really a lot of times automatically and subconsciously use these apps and just unlock my phone, like I said, and scroll through and click on some random apps and scroll through the apps. And because with that new thing that I deleted all of the apps, it became really intentional, and I have to actively search for the app I want to use. And there is no room anymore for some automatic subconscious decisions I'm making, because I have to actively consciously search for the specific apps I want to use. So that helped me a lot with being really intentional about using my phone. And yeah, there's also that saying you probably know, if you wanna create a good habit, you have to make it as easy as possible, and if you wanna limit or reduce your bad habits, you have to make them as hard as possible. And through that, it's also, I mean, it's not a lot of more time I have to spend to get on the app, but just like the 3 or 4 seconds it takes me longer to go to the app, to unlock my phone, search intentionally for the app, and also remember the name of the app I want to use. That's, at least for me, already enough to be really conscious and intentionally about it, and really reduce my my usage of it. So yeah, just a quick little tip or learning I've had. Maybe it helps some of you, and I would definitely try to implement this. And you can also start, what I've did the last couple of years, is to just delete the apps from your phone you don't really use often, and just have it in your app library, and just have like really basic apps on there, like, I don't know, some Duolingo, Audible, Spotify, Apple Music, like these basic apps. And yeah, so hope that helps some of you, and yeah, good luck with it. So that pretty much wraps up this first weekly update video. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't 100% know how these, I'm still not 100% sure how these videos are gonna look like in the future. Like I mentioned in the last video, I'm just gonna go with the flow now and share some things with you, and yeah, basically just document my journey. So hope you found it valuable and learned something from it, and see you next week again.